Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. SNK put out a huge turd developed by Micronix back in May. Will Athena be just as bad? No, it's not just as bad. It's definitely better. But that doesn't mean it's good. You are Athena, the goddess of wisdom, and you're bored, so you decide to go on an adventure. The manual doesn't say to what end, so I guess it's adventure for adventure's sake. I guess that follows Greek mythology well. Athena platforms through several levels, finding weapons and power-ups along the way. She starts unarmed and must defeat enemies or break blocks to find weapons. Looking back at the manual, the control explanation is garbage. The B button doesn't pick up weapons. You walk over weapons to pick them up. The B button smashes enemies. The A button isn't used to dodge, it's used to jump. Athena can find a plethora of weapons from the enemies she defeats. You start off with billy clubs and hammers, then you can find the ball and chain. There are multiple types of swords to wield. The bow and arrows allow for long-range attacks at the expense of power. There's even a magic stick which gives you magic firepower. Athena can also find helmets, armor, shields to bump up her defense. Helmets also allow her to break blocks above with her head. The game follows a pattern of walk to the right, kill enemies, smash blocks, and navigate to a boss. Sometimes you get to what you think is the end of the level, only to be deposited back at the beginning. Looks like you picked the wrong path. Try again. In the water level, Athena can find a shell necklace that turns her into a mermaid, which is helpful for swimming. She can also find a Pegasus Wing, which gives her the ability to fly. Just some warnings. If you get the flame sword, it will knock off your hit points every time you swing it, which can be confusing until you figure that out. You want to avoid collecting skull items as they strip your armor away from you, which also sucks. There are also red vases which contain poison and count your hit points down if you collect one. When it comes to grading Athena on NES, graphics get a 2.0. The graphics are fine, sprites are big and fairly detailed. Backgrounds are there, not horrible to walk in front of. Sound gets a 1.0. The music is more miss than hit, and sound effects can be shrill. Gameplay gets a 2.0. I mean, it works, I guess. You have to learn which weapons don't break bricks and prepare accordingly. Difficulty gets a 2.0. You can probably get through this one without too much trouble, but I didn't go past level 3 out of 8. Fun factor gets a 1.5. It's fun-ish. I'd probably give it another look if I had the time. Overall, Athena earns a 1.7 and gets a C-. Micronix did way better with this one, but it's going to take a lot to get the stink of Ikari warriors off them. That's going to do it for me today. Please make sure to like this video, comment if you have something to add, and please subscribe to Head Drop Productions on YouTube, because I want you here for each and every video that we release, because it is your destiny.